Welcome to Guys, a podcast about guys. I'm Brian. This is my episode. And I'm here with Chris.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, listen, I like a candy every now and then as well. I don't think there's anything wrong with candy.
You don't know shit about candy.
Okay, I'm not trying to say I do. I'm just saying I think I know about it in the same way as like a normal person, and that I eat it. I ate it a lot more when I was a kid, but I still eat candy now, and I do still like it.
You never have to grow up, Chris. You could eat candy all your life.
Yeah, I mean, there's health things. I don't want to.
You could get a huge pie. I started watching this cartoon. Let's get Merritt on the show. Hi, Merritt.
Hey, what's up? So this is Candy, huh? Candy guys?
Candy guys. So anyway, last night, as I was prepping this, I was like, I'm going to watch Invincible, which is a cartoon. I don't usually watch cartoons.
Yeah.
I would never.
I get really upset when people tell me to watch cartoons, actually. They're like, you gotta watch this show on Amazon. It's so emotional and heartfelt. And I'm like, yeah, I watch grown-up shows, though. Like
Family Guy and stuff like that.
Like Family Guy, yeah.
I don't watch any cartoons. I can't get into them. I don't know why. I was going to say why, but I'm not going to say why because Chris will make fun of me.
Yeah, they'll
Why don't you say why? Why don't you say why?
When they fight, you just can't feel the impact like you can with real fight choreography.
Yeah, you're a bit of a... I mean, you're right about that.
Thank you. So you're
right about that. Yeah.
I was watching Invincible last night, and my wife was like, "I'm going to go to this happy hour. I don't want to be there. It's people at work.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go. I'll be home early." And then she didn't come home early.
Well, I know.
And then
Katie,
I'm walking around the fucking house. I don't know what the fuck to do. You know what I mean? I'm texting her, "Hey, when do you think about coming home?"
Yeah, and she's probably having a good time and having fun and stuff like that, right?
She does that when I'm not around all the time.
Yeah, it's annoying.
What's upsetting to me is that just sort of like 30 minutes of unsupervised time, you immediately go to watching cartoons. Like that.
I started watching a cartoon with a big pile of high chews in front of me.
He's eating his high chews. He's doing his Lego. He's watching his cartoons. He's
you don't have to grow up.
He's a grown-up man. Yeah.
It occurred to me last night while I was eating candy and watching a cartoon on the couch. But you know what I did? I was like, but I'm working too, because I was like finding stuff for the show.
I see. So that's kind of... Listen, I noticed it. I noticed it recently because... Obviously, I have a toddler and the food that he eats, and I notice like my big favorite snack right now is apple slices and peanut butter, which is, a hugely baby kind of thing to eat. And I just noticed that I am maybe not candy, but I'm eating a lot of kind of baby style foods for sure.
Oh, am I eating candy? I'm back on candy.
Yeah.
I'm going crazy on those high chews.
The high chews, that's troubling. I don't know. Again, a lot of stuff here is disturbing me. There's some elements that I'm not crazy. What is it about the high chew in particular? Because that's never been like a high priority candy for me.
It's not a high priority candy usually.
You're ordering it by the crate. What are you talking about?
I am ordering them by the box. But it's not a high priority candy usually. But then my daughter for Easter, of course she wanted to get us an Easter basket, right? It's sweet. Okay. You know what I mean? Even though I paid for it.
Yeah, that's nice.
You know who paid for it, but whatever.
You got to get that in, huh?
Yeah, he always does.
I just got to. Well, I paid for it.
He's always complaining about that.
But you got us each an Easter basket.
Yeah.
Mine had these sweet and sour. Mine was all candy.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is great. She knows what I like. Candy. Some Reese eggs and some stuff like that. But then also... She also gave me Pepto-Bismol.
Smart.
It is smart, actually, for me. But then they had these sweet and sour high chews. And I poured them in a candy dish. And I was like, we got to have a candy dish in this house. I decided that...
Nobody has ever needed something less in their house than Brian with a candy dish.
I felt like I'm of an age now.
Yeah.
Where you have a candy dish in your house.
You hit a certain point in life and it's like, well, I guess I'm buying some Werther's.
Yes, but I do sweet and sour high chews.
But Merritt, can I just say, and we've talked about this on bonus episodes before, but I think the big difference is it's like you get to a certain age, you're older, and you buy the candies so that when young people in your family come over, they eat them. It's meant for other people, whereas Brian just puts them in a dish and then eats them out of the dish.
Maybe I do that.
So
Ridiculous.
Merritt, I will ask you, because you say you're not really into high chews. I'm the same way. I can't stand high. I think I tried to buy them because Brian's talking all about them, and I found them disgusting. But what do you have a candy that you still eat? And if not, what was your like kind of go-to candy when you were younger?
I'm like living so clean right now. Like it's really frightening to me. I'm like getting up at 6 a.m. and I don't have a child, so that I don't have to. I don't even have to be anywhere for work. I'm just getting up at 6 a.m., going to bed at 10. I'm like drinking non-alcoholic beer. I'm like not eating that much candy, but like a gummy, I'll fuck up some gummies, like a Sour Patch Kid. That's a classic for me.
Sour Patch Kids, I really do like, and a gummy.
Yeah.
I think we're very similar in our candy taste.
I like gummies too.
Yeah, well, Brian, it's different for
but I'm
you.
on high chews too.
You like them all, man. You're just like
I like ropes too. I'm a big ropes guy. Not
like a nerd rope.
Yes.
No.
Well, you do. Wait, what is
like
it?
Nerd gummy clusters are quite good. I can't have
okay.
those.
That's what I'm thinking
For
of.
more
I
than
know you were
15
on
minutes.
the.
It doesn't last 15 minutes. The family size bag doesn't last 15 minutes here. I'm up. I'm thinking of every excuse to get up so I can walk by it and eat them.
Now, I don't get the chance to talk about this often enough. Do you remember the brief period where there were Sour Patch Kid ropes and they looked like human centipedes? It was just like top to bottom, just connected in like a long string. They sold them for like 6 months, and then we're like, wait, what the fuck are we doing?
Yeah, I do not remember those. I find the ropes.
Sweet tart ropes, by the way, is what
they're like off-putting to me. I don't like to eat my candy. I like one of the things I like about candy, and I am kind of a snack guy where I like to eat a bunch of one little thing, you know? Yeah, like, and then it takes me a long time, and I'm eating one after another. So the rope kind of it like strips away everything I like about candy, basically.
What? Right. We are rope guys in this house. Like, even my wife is like, get some fucking sour rope. Not that rainbow colored. We like the rainbow colored ropes. And
once in a while, but it's like every one of those you eat, that's like, oh man, that is just,
I know.
That's like
it's
30 grams of sugar, dude.
Walking around your house I walk around my house with them hanging out of my mouth. Because I am like not eating, I am eating more candy now, but for a period of time, I really was like, I'm going to need a palate cleanser after this dinner. Yeah. And I eat a rope or two and be like, there we go. Now we're feeling better.
Now, something that I don't know if you're going to touch on this. I feel like maybe one of the guys we're going to talk about will have made this comment, but to me, like, now where do you stand on like, is chocolate candy? Because to me,
we're going to talk a lot about chocolate.
Okay,
because there's a lot of weird guys involved in the chocolate world.
Of course there are.
Although I wanted to bring this up first. This person licked their giant jawbreaker into a cube.
That just gave me a big time nostalgia moment where I do remember those big gigantic everlasting gobstoppers, the white ones with the like speckle color on
that's what this is probably.
Oh yeah,
because they change colors as you go.
I remember like I didn't think they were that great. Like I didn't necessarily love the taste of them. I didn't mind it, but it was like a status thing. It was like very cool to have an everlasting gobstopper and sort of bring it to school.
That's a straight up child's candy. This guy's hand.
Well, yeah, it was a child.
It's not a child. No, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
adults shouldn't be licking jawbreakers. Listen, that's coming from me. You know.
Yeah, you are casting judgment on the giant. Right. Like if you have like you like where like how do you, I don't remember how I stored it, but there's like a storing issue with it.
Or put it in a plastic bag and carry it around.
Just to marinate all that bacteria in there.
You're at dinner with your friends, like having a nice dinner, and afterwards you pull out your jawbreaker and start licking it.
Dessert.
It's like a child's like version of snus or something. Like you're just like taking this thing out to lick a few times, put it back in the bag.
Do you guys? You guys are gonna have a dessert? Oh no, that's fine. I'll be okay. I'm just gonna lick my giant. I actually brought my giant jawbreaker.
I mean, fine. It looks cool. The cube. I'm gonna give him that.
Yeah, you guys aren't seeing it.
Cool.
It looks cool because
I'll make it the picture.
That's the way that it's like designed. It has like a sort of a cool design on the inside, and he licked it into a. But that's tough. That's like almost. Does it take skill to lick it into a cube?
No.
Okay.
I mean, you just have to know where to lick for a while.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hey, Brian, you got to work on that.
Well, that's most of the things are like this person, the man with the happiest girlfriend.
Jesus.
Then a woman actually replies and goes, or no girlfriend, which
more likely.
Yeah.
More likely, because it's just like,
Such a
hey, honey,
child's
let's
candy.
go. And he's like, I got to find my jawbreaker. Like,
I mean, it's a little blue. I know you like to keep things sophisticated on the show, but have you ever done cunnilingus guys? Because that is like a really specific and upsetting type of guy.
We definitely are going to someday, but we have not.
Brian,
I would have to figure out how to name it so people weren't immediately turned off.
How do you even like pussy licking
Right.
guys is obviously kind of like
Right.
this guy's is
I mean, it
like,
would probably be pussy guys, but even that's hard to say.
yeah, I would say
Yeah.
that's pretty nasty too, I would say.
There's no
This
good
next
way of
person-
titling that episode.
Yeah.
This next person, which I love, spray it with acrylic and keep it.
Yeah, that's an heirloom now.
Well, that's crazy though to a jawbreaker guy because he's like, yeah, no, I'm gonna lick it.
I'm
until
going to
there's
lick the
none
rest
left.
of this
Like,
thing too.
yeah, I'm gonna take the rest of it down. Obviously.
This guy goes kind of gross, but I don't care. Being a jawbreaker sculptor is pretty cool. This would be a fun series of art if you did multiple. Now they're like, you get into a gallery.
I mean,
Come
listen,
in,
now
look at my different licked jawbreakers.
I could see that actually being a thing though, right? Like outsider art or whatever, and somebody actually is like, I'm a jawbreaker sculptor. I lick these into like, if you did actual cool sculptures or whatever, listen, it wouldn't be something I would buy to put in my home, but I could see somebody having like having that in a gallery.
He does get so how long did this take? And he replies, about a week. Most of the time was spent letting my tongue heal. I would guess that was only about 4 hours worth of licks though.
Which
That's the other thing we're not talking about. It fucks your tongue up to eat a jawbreaker like that.
What is it
know
made
what I
out
mean?
of?
I don't know, but the sugar fucks. I mean, you were talking about Sour Patch Kids earlier. They'll fuck your mouth up
Yeah,
too.
but that's the acid, isn't it? That's like the citric acid that fucks your mouth up.
I think it's the sugar because I use. Oh
Okay.
God, we used to buy these tear jerkers.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about? The
yeah.
sour ball.
Oh yeah, I remember
Yeah,
those. Yeah.
And that was like the first sour candy because it was like a gumball with sour. Anyway, we used to buy because they were 5 cents. And we wanted to use the rest of our money on cigarettes. So if we wanted candy, we'd go buy a fucking bunch of jawbreakers and and we would lick those fucking things all day until all the stuff was off of it. And your tongue would be fucking in so much pain. It was like running sandpaper across your tongue. And I just assumed that's what this was like too.
But you're right though. That's like the sour element of it. I wonder if it's just the roughness of the jawbreaker that's like literally scraping your tongue because
it's the sugar, yeah.
But you can eat a bunch of sugar candy and it doesn't. That's my point. You could eat a bunch of gummies which are filled with
you're
sugar.
not licking though. When you're licking sugar like that, I think is what because I ate tons of jawbreakers without licking them and I was fine.
What do you mean?
I'm sorry?
Not jawbreakers. I mean
Okay.
gumballs.
Okay.
Tear jerkers. I ate a ton of them
Jesus, that
without.
scared
I
me.
was swallowing.
Merritt and I were both like, "What
Swallowing
the fuck?"
jawbreakers
What did
whole
you
like pills.
Just taking jawbreakers down or biting into
Or
them?
biting, yeah.
Hold on, I got to take my medicine real quick.
Yeah.
This guy weirdly must be a crazy kisser. I don't think this guy's ever kissed somebody before.
I mean, kissing is
doesn't-
mostly licking the other person's face. So
Yes,
maybe he's
but
only
it's
ever
not-
kissed his dog.
That's
Yeah,
fair. I don't know how you did this, but then finally this guy goes, I'd love a set of these bad boys.
So I'll buy them off you if you lick some more, is what he's saying.
So another candy thing
Yeah.
is that they buy different assorted packages of candy.
Yeah.
These are this is just Fruit Chews, Tootsie Roll Fruit Chews, which who would buy that? That's my wife actually likes those weirdly. These are Tootsie Roll Fruit Chews. And this
Like,
person
are they gummies or are they Tootsie Roll consistency?
they're like Tootsie Rolls.
Tootsie Roll,
Tootsie
yeah.
Rolls. Oh no,
They're just
he's
like
done it
Tootsie
again.
Rolls.
He's done it again.
Oh, it's Wormhammer all over again.
Yeah, hopefully. Oh wow, it's every week. Hopefully the flubheads will unite and forget about how much they hate me for my Blu-ray tapes.
like
take
for
the
my
heat off.
Tootsie Roll. This guy goes, and the person's like, why do they always skimp on the blues and vanilla, I believe.
Yeah.
And here's some replies here. Tootsie Roll chocolate was premium shit when I was a kid. Got a bag a little while ago, and it just ain't the same. So now we're going to get into this.
They changed it.
Like the actual Tootsie Roll they're saying is not the same, like it's not as good, or are they just sort of recognizing that candy has gotten better and Tootsie Rolls don't what's the attitude here?
It is that they're not. It is like this guy basically says, "In shitification for record profits, it's happened to all my favorites." In shitification is like the new word.
Fuck, I hate that word so much. Cory Doctorow has so much to answer for.
I know it's like the new word, and then when somebody doesn't like something, they're like, "In shitification."
Yeah, oh man, like heroin used to hit so hard, and then I feel like lately heroin is just like. It's not that good anymore. Like I think they made it worse, right? Like they're just trying to get their profits up, and it's
we hear about this so often. Anytime we cover any kind of a food guy of any kind, that if there's anything that's older, they're always like, and I don't know, maybe there is some truth to the fact that they've like changed things and they're doing like more mass production but I don't know. I just think that this is like, of course, it's like some big corporation that is trying to get as much money as possible. And I think
you have to allow, and we've covered these guys, so I feel comfortable saying, I think you have to allow for some nostalgia letting them down.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because like those guys, man, they're just, it's not the same.
Yeah.
It's like saying my dad used to give me $1 sometimes when I did something good. My wife gives me $1 and I don't even give a shit about it.
Yeah.
It's like, or like I get 20 from my grandma and I don't even care about it.
Your situation is different now.
Yeah. The whole situation is different. And Tootsie Rolls suck anyway.
Right.
Yeah, I think Tootsie Rolls always kind of sucked. I remember the only time I would really get them would be Halloween. I think that's where I experienced a lot of my candies, a lot of the candies that I wouldn't normally buy myself. And I always was let down by Tootsie Rolls. I never found them good.
And honestly, you can't prove this. So this is another... I just feel like this is all nostalgia. This guy goes, a whole lot of different candies have taken on a different taste from what they were years back. I started noticing it a few years ago. It's probably cheaper to make these candies this way, and it's very unfortunate. I've stopped buying the ones that taste way too different, just not the same. Well, yeah. If you stop, like this guy goes, I don't know if that's true. But I saw somewhere that Hershey's going to go back to using the original or as close as they can get probably recipe for Reese's peanut butter cups. I say probably because I'm sure there are certain sources you can't get from anymore that might have made them better than sources today. And shitification goes all the way up the chain too.
Just looking at a Reese's cup, like we just don't know how to make this anymore.
Reese's cups are still pretty good.
They're great.
Yeah.
Well, we lost the original recipe. Like a guy is like searching through old files. And they can't find the first recipe. You wouldn't know. You know what? Years ago, I think I even recently talked about this. I have not really eaten McDonald's since I was 16. McDonald's breakfast, yes, but I worked there when I was 16, and it's not because I saw a bunch of gross stuff, because as people know, I don't care about gross stuff. Like gross stuff happening to the food in the kitchen, if I don't know about it, whatever. I don't fucking care. As long as it doesn't give me a disease or something. So like, I just ate so much of it that the thought of eating it ever again made me feel sick. Even in the end of me working there, I was only eating their pizza. That was it. I was only eating McDonald's pizza.
It was that era.
Yeah.
Wow.
So like I hadn't had a McDonald's hamburger in a very long time. And I had one, I was on tour and I got home and nothing was open. And it's right after they announced, hey, we're going to use real beef for the quarter pounder with cheese. Like, this is the new era.
What were they using before?
Thank you. Thank you. I think it was never frozen was the term, right?
Yeah.
I ate that fucking thing. It tastes exactly like the ones I used to eat before. And I was like, it's just like sugar. I'm going to get people mad at me. It's just like that pure sugar cane Coke. You can't tell the difference.
Yeah, be careful telling people they can't tell the difference between something. They will get mad at you.
I hate to say it.
Maybe you can't.
Okay, maybe I can't say you. I can't tell the difference between the two. They both taste the same to me.
Yeah, I agree.
Cane sugar doesn't change my enjoyment of anything. I say this all the time. That Boylan's has the cane sugar in it. If I go to a restaurant that has Boylan's, I'm ready to write a 1-star review.
Wow.
If they don't have Diet Coke.
The only thing that changes it for me is if it's in that classic glass bottle. The glass bottle, and that's just like, that doesn't make it taste different, but it makes like my enjoyment, a nice like cold bottle, drinking it out of that. I do like, I enjoy it more, definitely.
This person says, beware. Hershey's is back to using artificial vanillan.
Oh no!
Those motherfuckers.
Recently,
Hershey's... no! I was worried about this day.
This is the first, guys. This is the first one I saw, and the way it said "beware" made me so happy. Yeah. Because it's like, hey, listen, everybody. Recently, Hershey's Kisses are tasting different. They swapped natural flavor for artificial vanillin without telling anyone. They haven't used vanillin since 2015.
Oh, so not that long ago.
Yeah, and they also posted a picture of the ingredients on the back of the thing. Vanilla, it does say artificial flavor. Vanillin, artificial flavor.
I think I don't like Hershey Kisses either. So
nobody does. Yeah. And also, you cannot honestly tell me that they taste different with the new vanillin. You cannot tell me.
Yeah, like. I guess again, we don't know for sure because we have not. I don't think any of us have eaten them and eaten the ones afterwards. But for the most part, it's like this is all kind of shitty stuff. It's not like high quality stuff. It's all shitty mass produced stuff,
right?
That is all just like, yeah, it's like you're eating it for just sugar. You're just like getting sugar inside of you or whatever. So the idea of being all precious about it is a little bit strange.
Well, Costco Normcore Slut says, vanilla is such a complicated subject. As others here have mentioned, the real thing is very expensive, and the quality and price vary a great deal from brand to brand, year to year, region to region. And most of the places in the world where vanilla orchids grow are regions with political instability and tropical storms destroying crops. Artificial vanilla often tastes better than the natural version. It has won some professional vanilla tasting competitions.
Wow.
Professional vanilla tasting.
I didn't even know that those were a thing anymore. But oh god, I gotta find out where I can watch those and what channel. The league. What channel?
I've joined the vanilla tasting league.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna work my way up from like winning a couple regional tournaments, tasting vanilla.
The amateurs.
Now, this I do kind of understand in that just like when you go to the grocery store, there's like real vanilla extract, and then there's artificial.
This Amazon guy will not. I don't know if you can hear that. That's my buzzer.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I gotta run down. He's not gonna stop.
Okay.
No problem.
Sorry,
yeah, he's buzzing hard. That was like he gave like a zzz, like a full
artificial vanilla.
But no, I was just saying that like you know at the grocery store you can get artificial vanilla or real pure vanilla extract.
Yeah, I obviously always buy real pure vanilla extract, but I don't know why.
I don't always buy it, and like, you know, because it's so much more expensive sometimes, and sometimes I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to do that. In the past, I've definitely bought the artificial, and I'm an idiot, I'm a Luddite, but I can't tell the difference between those two things. I could never tell the difference between them.
Because Hershey's a mass market chocolate and doesn't benefit from having real vanilla as a flavor. Vanillin's great. There are also natural vanilla flavorings where the vanilla is made by fermentation via yeast or bacteria that can at times discern that can at times discern this particular type because you will have to taste vanilla with a coconut-like or creamy back note. Coca-Cola has used this type for vanilla Coke. In the case of Hershey, I think its greatest advantages using artificial vanilla is that it'll do a better job of covering up the terrible sour chocolate flavor. So
that's what you
now
want.
We've hit two things, right?
Yeah.
Freaking out about ingredients. And then milk chocolate versus dark chocolate, which we will get to later.
Oh, boy.
This guy goes off, quote, often tastes better. Not any artificial vanilla I've ever had. This person goes, America's Test Kitchen and others have done blind taste tests and either find tasters can't tell or prefer artificial because of the higher vanillan content, LOL.
LOL.
Guy replies, use vanilla to finish things like custard and ice creams, things that are cool to cold. That's when you'll see the difference. And then the person goes, America's Test Kitchen did that. They couldn't tell the difference. The experts couldn't tell the difference. So now we're in a fight. This guy goes, saying real vanilla versus artificial vanillin is funny. Vanillin is the compound that flavors real vanilla. It's just artificially produced. The other compounds are extremely insignificant to the vanilla taste. Water can be synthesized in a lab. It'll be identical to that of water found in a stream, minus the minerals and microorganisms.
And we're talking
Thanks,
about
Professor.
talking about Hershey's Kisses here.
Hershey's Kisses.
Hershey's
yeah.
Kisses. Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
Well, this guy goes, vanillin is the main flavor compound in vanilla, but it's not the only one. It is the only heat stable one, though, which means they function exactly the same in like 90% of applications. This guy goes, then this person goes, I'll bet 99% of people can't tell in either case. I've done so many blind taste tests with things. People swear they can tell the difference.
Why have you done so many blind taste tests?
What are you trying to prove?
Why are you constantly testing your friends?
Oh, here comes Jeremy. He's got another vanilla taste test for us. He finishes custard with vanilla again because it's cooler and you can tell the difference.
They can tell the difference. Butter, tea, bottled water, etc. It just doesn't matter unless you're exceptionally good at discerning taste.
Yeah.
This guy goes, I'll bet dollars to donuts I can pick Dasani out of a lineup, as well as broadly expensive butter over cheap butter, but probably not individual brands or anything.
I can tell the difference. Dasani has a distinct taste to me. Like maybe I couldn't tell it like if you didn't tell me, but I can tell that these are two different ones. And I could, I don't think I drink enough Dasani, but I do know when I drink it, I'm like, oh, this tastes different than other bottled water.
Well, listen, this guy, the taste test guy, everyone I tested said the same thing about Dasani. There's about a 10% success rate, which is worse than if they had guessed at random. The butter results vary widely. We only tried 4 butters, but it ranged from grass
is he putting on events?
Yeah.
What is happening?
He's got a family captive in his basement, and he's just forcing them to try different kinds of butter.
Yeah, you're this guy's roommate. You hate to see him coming in with a bag.
Oh my God.
No, I don't want to taste hot sauces today.
Yeah.
He goes, the butter result. This guy goes, I question your testing and results.
Hey, so you got your bachelor party coming up. Hey, I got a couple of cool ideas for some stuff we could do.
Got my hand on some old Hershey Kisses. You want to come over and see if we can taste the vanillin?
Now, Anthony, you said that was Dasani? Oh, that's incorrect, my friend.
Well, this guy says, I question your testing and results, random Redditor. And then the guy replies and he goes, I greatly question your confidence, random Redditor.
Oh,
fuck.
And then this guy goes, I question their taste buds. Are there any smokers in the group or anyone recovering from COVID?
That's a good question.
That's a confounding factor.
That's a good question.
Yeah,
you gotta be testing people who are not smokers and who do not have long COVID. Yes.
He had 75. He's got a line of people outside. If you had COVID, no.
Sorry, you don't qualify for this study.
The guy replies and goes, "Yeah, it definitely reeks of poor experimental design hidden behind some attempts at academic language."
Classic.
Like,
And
is
then
he even
there's-
saying that? I think he's just saying he's like done it before with his friend, right? Like,
But he's also is saying like only about 10%.
Yeah, he is. You're right. He is
Right.
like
Yeah.
trying to like pass it off as like some sort of a real study that had like where the data is like important or something.
Yeah. Let's go to Quora and take a look at what goes on over there. This is the first question. Oh, wait, that's not Quora. Duh, that's for later. I got to scroll a lot. Okay. Would you take candy from a baby, then give it back after an hour?
So that's kind of a funny little play on the whole thing. I don't think so. No,
I wouldn't give it back.
To be serious about it, I don't think that the way a baby's mind works as well, it wouldn't really like have the desired results. They would forget about it after like a few minutes or whatever.
Because only if the baby had accidentally been given the candy an hour before mealtime or bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
So
I don't
there's
think.
your answer?
Sorry, like unpopular opinion. I don't think you should be giving babies candy to begin with.
Yeah,
I think
I do
taking
it
the
all
candy
the time.
from a baby is the morally correct thing to do.
I agree,
How dare
Merritt.
you.
I agree. We have a no candy policy. Charlie's 2 and he still hasn't eaten candy really. He's had ice cream a couple of
Wow.
times maybe. Yeah, but he's not. He doesn't get really. He likes fruit. You know, that's his candy.
Like,
He
fruit's
likes
great. Like when you stop eating candy, I hate to be one of those people, but you're like, wow, an apple is nature's candy.
Ooh, apple. Hey, you tried it with a little bit of peanut butter on
Oh
it?
my God.
Get
Gotta
out of here.
That was
cut the
crazy.
apple.
That was
Yeah, you
crazy.
cut the
Much
apple
work.
up. It's very simple to
Yeah,
cut the
yeah,
apple
yeah.
For
up.
me.
You
This
just
guy
cut
asked-
it into quarters and then slice
Yep.
out the middle afterwards,
Absolutely.
and then
I
slice
know
it
how
up.
to do it.
You can get one of those apple slicers if it's too
You
much
can,
work.
yeah, you can also.
I
if
don't
it
even
is-
need one of those.
Brian, if you're having trouble with the apple slicing, you can get an apple slicer. That's a
I'm
good
not
point.
having trouble. This person asked,
But
what's
yeah,
the-
just a mandarin orange,
those are
strawberries,
wet.
like
I hate
kiwi.
how wet those are.
Well, you don't.
Do wet.
It's-
Fruit.
What
My
do you mean?
Too
favorite
wet.
fruit is wet, and it just deters me. You know,
But you just pop it into your
Grapefruit.
mouth, and the wetness
Red
stays in your
grapefruit.
mouth.
pink grapefruit. That's my favorite shit. So I buy it already prepped in the big jar, but it's wet, and it's just a whole hassle to get going on. You know?
I do love.
I do have
a
some.
nice- yeah, red grapefruit. It is good.
What's the worst type of candy? This guy goes, so many people claim it's black licorice. To me, it's one of the best. Don't get me wrong. I much preferred the red. However, I had two greedy little brothers who could ferret out any contraband candy. And if they found it, they treated it as if it was their due. One day, the convenience store was out of red, so I bought black. I liked it okay, but didn't love it. However, as soon as I grew to love it, my Torby brothers once again located my candy stash, but they left the black licorice completely alone. I was thrilled to discover I could leave the black licorice out in the open, and it was like it had an anti-brother force field around it. So now one of my favorite candies to indulge in, Snickers bar. So now it's one of my favorite candies to indulge in. Snickers bars was and still my favorite. The thing is, if I ever get one of those as a kid, I had to gobble it down right at that minute because with those two thieving thieves, I'd never see it again. So,
I mean, this is a good.
He
This
didn't
is just
answer the
in
question.
general. If you do find something you love that's very niche and nobody else really likes, it can be beneficial in that way, right? In that you like nobody else wants it. Maybe they'll give you extra. It's like, oh, I don't want this. We got this one. You can have it. And then you could get a lot of benefit from that. Black licorice is really gross, though. I think it's like one of those really strong tastes where if you love it, then you love it. But if you don't like it, it's like such a strong and unique taste that it really is like offensive to people. You
so
know?
there's this black licorice called double salted black licorice.
Salmiak. Like the Swedish stuff? Yeah.
Yes. And somebody told us about it years ago. This would be like 2019. Somebody told us about it, and we did a live show in Columbus and sold a lot of tickets. So, but we brought.
Okay.
Thank you. Sold a lot of tickets.
I mean, you paid for the venue, but
I mean, okay.
it's a draw.
You
I'm a
didn't
draw.
really have
Venue,
to.
it's fine.
You didn't have to say that you sold a lot of tickets. By the way,
Brian,
we sold
huge draw.
we
be
sold
proud,
quite a
be
few
proud of
tickets
it.
for our guys' live show. Will this
Exactly.
be out before the guys' live show?
I don't know, dude.
Wait. I think it might be. Anyways,
Hold
it's
on.
on.
It will be out before Guys Live.
It will be out, so you can
Maybe.
still potentially get tickets. As we're recording this, there's about 35 tickets left for it, which Merritt, you'll be on the live show as well in Toronto.
I'd have
so
to
we
go.
sold, we sold a
I'm-
fair amount of tickets as well.
Oh yeah. Well, so we brought the double salted black licorice. And what we did was we passed it around the audience, told everybody to take one, and then tasted them all at the same time.
Wow.
And everybody was like at the same time, the whole room like had like the sickest vibes. It was so cool. It was all spitting it out and stuff, holding it in their hand until the end of the show. Very good stuff.
That's punk rock, dude.
That's what I did, man. That's what I did. There's a place in Columbus. It is
kind of. I bet you the actual moment of it was pretty fucking cool. Like genuinely, I bet like everyone being like,
yeah. It's before I was like the grossest guy in the world. You know what I mean? It was just as a regular gross guy. But that one, I didn't eat them. I didn't even try it.
Really?
Wow. That's me. That's the kind of
like
guy
it.
I am.
I don't know. It's like
really, it's bad.
Oh, you like
I
the
like
actual.
that it's bad. I like that it's bad.
Yeah. There's a place here called Rocket Fizz. It's a candy store. And this person gave them 1 star. So the first part of this review, this is Yelp, which has the greatest artists in the world of review writing.
Some of the best writers out there. Yeah,
some of the best. I don't know why
Merritt, you do some writing, right? You're a writer of sorts. I've seen some of your writing, and so maybe you might actually hear some people here, and you might ask Brian for their contact, or ask for their contact information, potentially reach out and hook them up with a job or something like that. That's
true,
that's what these Yelp reviewers, some of them are always hoping for. They know that anybody could be reading their Yelp reviews, and they could lead to
an agent could just be
a writing
browsing.
agent could just be could be browsing and just be like, holy shit, this is incredible prose.
I like the idea of Hollywood combing through Yelp reviews.
Well, wait a second though. They're not combing through, Brian. That's where you're mistaken. But they use Yelp too. Lorne Michaels uses Yelp as well to figure out if he's going to, going to a store or something like that, or a restaurant. So that's the dream. It's they're not looking for it. They just happen to be reading a review, and they're so blown away by how incredibly written it is that they find you and reach out.
The editor of The New Yorker is reading this review of a candy store in Columbus, Ohio.
Well, so he doesn't have to go places. This is my point. He goes places and he wants to know how people feel about it.
I will say that not The New Yorker, I don't think, but the New York Times every year writes a story about you should be eating in Columbus, Ohio. So there is the chance one could be here. So this person goes, I was excited to patronize this local candy shop for the first time. What a huge disappointment. The store offers a decent, if fairly ho-hum range of candies. But decent, if fairly ho-hum. Anyway, from Hershey bars to Pop Rocks. That's not, they sell all, that is like such a narrow lane.
Hey man, you got to try this place. They got everything, my guy. They got Hershey's. They got Pop Rocks. Everything you could possibly want.
Yeah. That's like 2 American candies that like people eat. So he goes, but just about everything's grossly overpriced. This place, by the way, I don't know why they can't figure this out. If you own a business on like the main road of a city, like on the main drag, the stuff is more expensive because the rent is more expensive downtown. That's not fair, and that fucking sucks. But if you go to the candy store downtown, you gotta expect it to be expensive.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like in Vancouver, there's like Yale Town downtown. Brian's where Homer Street is.
Oh, I love dope.
And so in Yale Town, it's like it's kind of like the expensive place. Stuff is more like the apartments are more expensive, and you go to like a coffee shop there, and it's like a fucking croissant is like $9. That's just like the reality.
We call them croissants here.
Oh, sorry. We live in Canada, so we have sort of like a French Canadian. Yeah, sorry. My apologies.
Sorry.
They had a Choco Love Bar that you can find in Lucky's or Whole Foods for half the price they charge. By the way, those 2 places are in the suburbs. They're not,
and they're also like economies of scale. Like this is just basic shit. Like a tiny store is going to sell stuff for more than a huge store that can afford to than fucking Costco. Go to Costco then.
Yeah, a woman checking out was charged $24 for 2 4-packs of pop.
Yeah, why don't you go to Costco and get your candy there like Brian does?
Fuck you. Well, I want to talk about the $24 for 4 packs of pop. these are weird flavors that probably have to get delivered here from weird places. You know what I mean? It's like they have like a ton.
It's like actually, a mango basil.
Yeah.
Or
like kind of specialty. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, so it's going to be $24 for 2 4-pack. Wyland's has some of the same cool brands for a lot less. I was looking for Halloween candy and asked what in the store might fall under $1 a piece. About half the stack's unpriced. Pity the poor child who has to go to the front desk with a piece of candy to ask, quote, how much?
This is a Halloween hipster situation where it's like you're going to get your Halloween candy at like a specialty candy store. Why? Because you want to have the cool, unique candy. Like, get fucking full size. Go to fucking Walmart and get full size if you want to impress the kids around town. But this is like. This to me reeks of somebody who's just like, yeah, no, I'm not just going to be getting the same fucking candy as everybody else for Halloween.
Right. I'm going to get Japanese Kit Kats. Okay.
Yeah.
Get those green tea flavored Kit Kats. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm going to get a bunch of candy that people throw in the trash as soon as that kids look at and then throw it in the trash. Like, there's just kids like regular candy.
Yeah, full size. I'm sure it's still the same way, right? If the places that we liked at Halloween were the ones that had full size chocolate bars. That was like the best thing you could do.
I'll say all this is also happening in her head at this point. The clerk acted aggrieved when asking for pricing, and when it was clear that the only thing under $1 in the store were overpriced blow pops, 79 cents each, retorted that they weren't selling Snickers bars. Talk about poor customer service. So, yeah, they do have Snickers bars, but the Snickers bar price is going to be different from others. You know what I mean? They're saying we don't sell Snickers bars because they sell Japanese candy. They don't sell any Canadian candy. I find that weird. You can't get a coffee crisp.
You can't get like a Big Turk?
I hate coffee crisp, but you can't even get a Reese's O. Henry there, which is your best candy up there.
Is that unique to Canada?
Yeah, we don't have that. We don't even have
O. Henrys are different in Canada and the U.S., yeah.
Yeah, we haven't had, I had an O. Henry when I was like 13. I went to the dentist and you know how you get numb on your face, right? And I came back, my dad was like, I'll get you O. Henry. I'll get you a candy bar before you go back to school. I opened my O. Henry and first everybody made fun of me for having an O. Henry because it's just a weird candy bar to have. And then I started eating it, and I drooled all the way down my face and on my shirt with chocolate drool. And I just got fucking killed for that, man. Just completely killed by everybody for that. Yeah. Not my best moment.
Yeah, that could be like a career defining moment for a high schooler. that could become thankfully you had so many eccentricities and you had so much other stuff going on.
They weren't going to start calling me chocolate drool or something like that.
Yeah, not when they already had such a fantastic nickname for you in Queeper.
Yeah, like braid locks and
you had some. I mean, yeah, you were known by the chipmunk or the squirrel boy.
That one still. We talked about that on Guys Plus, but. It's such because I wore a corn shirt, a guy in school called me Squirrel Boy.
Because squirrels like corn.
And they like nuts more. They like
I know, but we looked it up. We looked it up. They do like corn, and you can find some pretty cute videos of squirrels eating corn on the cob.
But that isn't an association that I've ever had.
It would be Acorn Boy. Of course. He just didn't want to do it because corn's in the word acorn. But even then, that kind of works. He's not a professional, So fuck you, Oscar. Fuck you. Today I remembered the online candy shop I used for Halloween. Thank God for Old Time Candy, a local online Ohio retailer from whom I just bought bags of well-priced candies from the past. Lick'em sticks, sugar straws, pop rocks, and candy buttons, all ranging between 30 to 50 cents each.
Sounds like somebody wants to clean a bunch of egg off of the front of their house on Halloween. I mean, give me a break. You come here to stick 'em pops? Like, fuck you, old man.
Just a pressed white bar of dust of chalk that you dip into some powder that saw some sugar at some point. It was in the same room as sugar. Like, what?
Yeah.
God.
Lick'em sticks, sugar straws, pop rocks, and imagine you're the guy that gets the candy buttons.
Oh,
fuck.
Oh, I don't even know what that is, but it sounds old as hell. I don't know what they are.
I don't know what candy buttons are. They're like, that's like some fucking World War I candy. That's like some real old ass shit. And like, that's again, it's like,
my God. They're the candy. They're the little things on a piece of paper.
Yeah. They're little dots.
Little dots on a piece of paper. Get out of here. Don't bring candy buttons.
This shit is such bullshit because you're not doing it for the kids. You're doing it for yourself. Like you want to feel different and unique or whatever. And like, you're like, oh man, these kids they're not even going to know what hit them, but they're just going to be annoyed. They just want the candy that they like. That's all.
This is like making your kids play Mario on the NES.
Yeah.
Or listen to the Eagles or something.
Sonic Youth.
Fucking torture.
Sonic Youth.
Yeah. It's just making your 4-year-old or 7-year-old listen to Sonic Youth. Just be like, this is actually what's cool.
This is real music.
Yeah. I never did that. That's the most proud I am about my raising my kid. Is that admirable. I never forced my music on her. The minute she got into her own stuff, I was like, oh, that's cool. And then I would maybe try. The first thing she got into was bedroom pop. So I tried to listen to it and I was like, stuff sucks. But then I was so happy that I hated it. Because it's like she's her own person now. She's becoming her own person.
Yeah.
Like she got into the Smiths and stuff like that. She doesn't know about Morrissey. She doesn't. I'm sure
she doesn't have to know about Morrissey yet.
Yeah, you don't have to tell her.
You got to protect your kids from that stuff, from Morrissey until they've reached a certain age.
Yeah, just don't Google. I think I did tell her don't Google Morrissey.
Yeah, they don't need to know the harsh realities.
Yeah, and then she got into The Cure, which is just stuff I would never listen to. I actually ended up liking it though a bit, but still, parents who do the thing where they like buy their kid a Minor Threat onesie.
Oh yeah. So yeah, no, like explaining to your 3-year-old, no, it's like a very unique time signature. Like that's why you're not understanding it. I think Charlie, I've mentioned before, Charlie listens to the Cars, but that's because he loves the movie Cars. So he would like ask for the Cars, like he's like Cars like to play out of our speaker in our house. And so we're like, okay, let's play the Cars. And then the first song, like their most famous song, I forget, I can't even, Just What I Needed or whatever.
Yeah.
He just loves that song. Like he's like, he loves it for whatever reason. But yeah, that's not like something that I don't play Fleet Foxes for Charlie.
Yeah. Well, and that's the thing. Like he will, first of all, kids love the Cars because Glenn was very into the Cars when she was.
Yeah. It is kind of kid friendly music. Definitely. There's something about it. Yeah.
There's just going to come a point when he's in like 8th grade where like he might like some of the stuff you play for him.
Yeah.
But he's going to start liking stuff that's bad.
I mean, who knows what is going to even be out at that point? We're
bleeps
talking
and bloops. That's what I used to say when I was a kid. These people in the future are fucked because they're only going to have bleeps and bloops instead of guitars and drums.
Yeah, it's going to be like bleep bloop bloop. He's going to be like, "Oh, Dad, have you heard this song?" It's like bleep bloop bloop bleep bloop 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 bleep bloop. I'm like, what the hell, man?
The Candy Bar, Toronto.
Oh,
it's on College Street in
College Street.
849 College Street.
I know College Street. Listen, these streets in Toronto are insanely long is the thing you got to understand though. So it's like, it's such a big city. So like College Street is like, has like probably 50,000 stores on there. So it's got a lot of bars on College Street.
Well, the candy store has a sassy owner, by the way, who sometimes might answer some of the bad reviews.
Oh, I like that.
Okay.
I love it. I love the person that's like,
when they go Randy Mon,
don't come in here.
They go Randy Mon mood.
Yeah, she's mean. Like I could tell that she's mean by reading the reviews. I hate to say it, she or he, whoever. I could tell the person's mean because there are so many reviews about this person being mean. Like that, you're kind of like, I don't know, man. I'm kind of sniffing it out. Now it does have 4.5 stars of 264 reviews.
Yeah,
so I mean, maybe they're the kind of person that people think are being mean, but aren't. But
Yeah,
they're
it's kind
being
of a
direct.
throwback. It's kind of like a throwback, like a small town candy store. And it's like, I picture like an old lady or an old man working there and being like, you kids, like get your candy and get out of here kind of a thing. I kind of like it.
Yeah.
Why would that person get that job?
I mean, I once
you own
worked
the
at a
store.
toy store, and it was run by a really, really irritable man who hated children. So I think maybe you go into that kind of field thinking like it'll be great, and then it just like wears on you,
Yeah, you get annoyed dealing with other people's children constantly. Like you can get annoyed even as a parent dealing with your own child, but imagine it's like you're just dealing with children all day long constantly. Yeah.
So there is a technicality on this first review, but I think the review is funny. So I'm going to read it.
Okay.
1 star. When getting surprise bags at a candy store, I do not expect to get baked beans.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough.
You know what? I'll give it to you.
Yeah, that's not really candy.
At first, I thought she was talking about Boston baked beans.
Right,
But she's talking about an actual can of baked beans.
Yeah. That's
really funny,
like,
actually.
Speaking of Halloween, that's like some crazy, like you go there, like here's a baked beans can for you. You don't need to be eating candy. This has got some good proteins in it,
So it was a surprise bag of UK foods.
I mean, that is
candies.
That is surprising. Like if you, like that is
surprise.
very like they got the surprise. There's a fucking can of baked beans in here, idiot, and I already got your cash, and we're not giving you a refund.
Yeah. It's so yes, it is. I think that, in my opinion, if I buy a surprise bag of UK candies at a candy store, a surprise bag of UK stuff from a candy store, I am expecting all candy.
Mm-hmm.
Like because of the context of it and stuff like that.
It's definitely a candy store. It's not like a British store, because there are stores like that that just sell a bunch of British stuff.
I do not expect to get baked beans. Terrible value. There was also no indicator in the listing was going to be something other than candy, like savory UK food. It is misleading. So there you go. Mm-hmm. It is misleading a little bit, but it's just also like, it's a surprise bag, motherfucker.
And also just very funny too.
Yeah, you don't get to control it.
How big is the bag? Right. Can you not notice that there's a big can and that you thought it was maybe a can of candy?
This one's 20 pounds.
A can of candy.
Right. You're like, holy shit, man, the weight on this. I mean, it's like, you would feel it and you'd be like, holy shit, there's a lot of candy in here. It's like, it's so heavy. But meanwhile, it's a can of baked beans and 6 little gumballs.
It's funny too, because if you did have it, I guess if you held it like this, you would think it's a big, heavy amount of candy. But if you held it from anywhere else or maybe bulged it or whatever, you would think you'd see the can.
You'd feel the can of baked beans.
Candy? When have you ever gotten candy in an aluminum can like that?
See, this person's not on the Lego minifig tech where you're feeling the bag to see what's inside it.
Yeah.
Or with the blind box thing, they got to catch up.
Yeah. Freaky Soul spelled with a PH, so I think he's a fish guy, maybe. Or but there's a PH funk thing
or
too,
just 50 years old.
Yeah, the funk junkies. This person has 1 star. I love the beginning of this because it is one of those, I was going to shop here all the time.
Oh, yeah. You just lost yourself fucking basically your rent for every month.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He goes, just stop by checking out the place in my local neighborhood. Resident over 40 years. The worker was nice, but the big lady in the muumuu dress was not very nice. I was looking for a candy I would usually find at Sugar Mountain, but they didn't have it. Well, okay. I mean, they're not Sugar Mountain, which was fine. But then she made a rude comment and turned her back and proceeded to help other customers.
Wait, whoa. She didn't spend a lot of time with you and get to know you? She just moved on to other customers who were buying stuff. That's actually fucked up. Man.
That's why you went there instead of Costco, you know?
Yeah, you wanted to have somebody who cares about you and gets to know you. Now, this is in Canada, you say, right?
Yes, this is in Toronto.
I would suggest going to the Human Rights Tribunal.
I would too. I would too.
Get your local ombudsman involved, right?
He goes, which was fine, but then she made a rude. Oh, by the way, I'll bet you she didn't make a rude comment. I'm going to be honest. She probably didn't say like, "Oh, fuck you." No, it probably he would have said the comment if it was something like,
"Yeah, totally." Exactly. If it was something that he knew everyone would recognize and be on his side about, he would have mentioned the specific comment. Mm-hmm. And what I'm guessing is he was rude about like, "Oh, you don't have Sugar Mountain usually. You don't even have that or whatever." And she's like, "Yeah, we don't." Like, yeah, I don't know what to, it was probably something like that.
That is probably the exchange, Chris, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't have this candy?
Oh man,
Sugar
I thought you were
Mountain
a candy store.
Does.
Oh, I thought you were supposed to be like the big candies. Like some sort of like he made some little derogatory comment and then she just kind of maybe defended her store or something.
Or
and then
didn't say because a lot of times, we've talked about these guys that go to these stores and then stand around for an hour and like nobody talked to me.
Nobody came up and helped me. What was that? The one guy stood in the store for like
stood in a knife store for 4 hours.
Nobody helped me. Like I stood there literally for the entire like a half a shift.
It's like you gotta sometimes ask people this passive aggressive. I'm just gonna stand here and wait for somebody to talk to me. It's not like the way the world works.
No,
and I don't want you testing the employees. That drives me nuts when they're like testing them. He goes, not a good way to treat your locals. Other reviews seem to point to the same issue. Some people are just not cut out for this business.
Yeah, some of you guys need to get into something else other than candy selling because you're not cut out for this.
Some people aren't cut out to sell candies.
Sometimes I do test the employees if I go in somewhere. Like I'll come in, I'll bring in a blindfold and some different bottles of water. And I'll just say to them like, hey, can you tell which one's Dasani?
Touch this bag. Hold on to this bag. Are there beans in it?
Are there beans in this? Yes or no? I said, are there beans in this? Yes or no? Don't try to change the subject.
I'll give it to you if there are not, if you get it right. Some people, he goes, oh, well, I don't think this place will be around very long. Hope Sugar Mountain comes back to the area. Miss that place. Friendly owners and staff. This guy just likes Sugar Mountain.
Yeah, he misses Sugar Mountain, and he's like, yeah, that's fair, I guess. I feel bad for him.
The
he
owner
misses
goes,
Sugar Mountain.
Where's Sugar Mountain? The owner comes back. And it's like, we've been in business for 11 years at our current location. I'm sorry your experience was not great. P.S. This big lady loves her Canadian-made moo-moo dress.
Oh,
yeah.
Hell yes.
Yeah. I don't like the guy.
Yeah,
I didn't like the guy that did the review. Yeah. So I'm glad that they clapped back a bit.
Oh, yeah, most definitely. He sounds like a real dickhead, and I'm glad that he kind of, that she came in and defended herself.
Yeah, and then this guy's 1 star, don't exist. If it does, I couldn't find it. It's like, that's a skill issue, sir.
Could not locate.
Does
so
not exist.
Does not
he
exist.
thinks it's a fake store?
I don't know what he thinks. I think that he didn't find the address because he doesn't know how to find addresses. You know what I mean? Because a lot of people don't understand addresses like I do. Odd on one side, even on the other side.
Right,
by the
right.
way.
It's
so it makes it easier. It makes it easier once you know that.
I'm sure I've mentioned this before, but when I lived in the Bahamas, that was one of the coolest things about the Bahamas and the weirdest things is that they did not have addresses.
That's awesome.
Isn't that wild? So you get like you'd have to get like directions, like you turn like left at this store or whatever, and then you go down that road, and it's like the 5th house, the red house, like next to this one or whatever. That's how they would actually describe it. Yeah,
they figured it out. This is a review of Hershey's Chocolate World. Okay, so this is not Hershey Park. Okay, that's not the theme park, Hershey Park.
I know this place. Is this the like factory?
It is, yes. It's the factory tour thing where you get to ride on a little thing.
But it's an actual Hershey's factory.
I believe it is, but because I think it's more of like a dark ride. It's more of like you get in a little car and you cruise around. And
I mean, I went Brian mode when I was in Toronto years ago when I was like doing stand up in Toronto, and I went Brian mode and walked around like everywhere. Like I was walking to a past guest, Chris Locke's place, and like a friend, Pat Thornton, who's another comedian in Toronto. And I was walking from like house to house. So I was walking everywhere, and I passed by the Hershey's chocolate factory, and it smelled so fucking good. Like outside, like everywhere around there just smelled like the most delicious chocolate ever. So I remember I've actually walked by this place. I've been
So this place
outside.
is in Pennsylvania.
Oh, this is not the place then.
It is in Hershey, Pennsylvania. It's a ride. It's like you learn how they make Hershey bars. You get in a little car, and it goes inside of a building, and it goes through the history and stuff. It's like a ride at Epcot Center, if that makes sense.
They give you a big lecture about why they use vanillan and not like
exactly
vanilla.
Yeah, they make you understand. Now that I think it's a Nestle chocolate factory in Toronto.
You raise your hand. You raise your hand during it, and you're like, hey, what about the vanillan? Guys, what the fuck is going on? 1 star, this person gives it. Waste of time. Brain cell sabotage wrapped in bubblegum colors and flashing LED lights. Absolute idiocracy.
I expected an intellectual experience at the Hershey ride. I wanted my mind to be expanded.
Well, he did expected to learn the history of Hershey and see the actual production. Not worth the trip. So he's unhappy because they have some rapping cows. He took a picture of these rapping cows that talk about different ingredients and stuff like that. It's just a fun little ride, dude.
It's for children, probably, I would imagine.
It is for children.
It's mostly for children.
It's for the little people, the kids,
That's
it's
a
at
good
the
point.
amusement park. It is like at the amusement park, but then it's a separate entity. So you can go here without going to the park.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
I see.
Like if you want to, I have a suggestion. If you want to learn about the history of Hershey, go on the computer and just read about it. It's 2020, whatever.
I'm sure there's a documentary.
Yeah, I'm sure there's all kinds of resources that you could find to this is like a place where to go on a fun ride and see.
Guy travels to Pennsylvania to find out. I'm going to find out.
Just to get pissed off.
Yeah. He gets there and he's like, shit. He was probably going to try to make his own Hershey bars. This 2 stars. Bad experience. Don't go and waste your time unless you have small kids.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agreed.
I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. Yes.
Zero research, people. These guys did no research about what they were going to.
Well, I love Hershey's chocolate.
I want to know how they make it.
Yeah.
He goes, when we read reviews on a website, we were prepared that this place is not for kids only, but for the adults too. Like Shrek.
They have some sex jokes in there.
They got some stuff there.
It's like a Pixar
there's some stuff
movie,
in there for daddy.
Yeah.
There's definitely some stuff in there for daddy.
We purchased a ticket to all 4 attractions, plus the lunch for 2. We paid almost
the lunch for 2 is just like
romantic lunch for 2 at the
it's
Hershey's
all chocolate, like a chocolate hamburger and chocolate French fries,
gummy French fries, and a chocolate hamburger. We paid almost $300 for 2 of us, and we're looking forward to this Pennsylvania trip. We arrived 30 minutes prior to the time on a ticket. We were waiting to see our first attraction. Allison was a woman who copycat Mary Poppins. The difference was she was completely sound fake. So that is a weird sentence.
Well, I think maybe English second language potentially, maybe. Yeah. But so she was basically copying Mary Poppins, except for she sounded fake.
She was completely sound fake.
Oh, okay.
She copycat Mary Poppins.
Fake how? Like a fake English accent? Or just she didn't sound like a real person? Like
she didn't sound like Mary Poppins.
She was robotic or whatever.
Right.
He wanted the tour guide to have more personality, and he's like, when I go to Hooters, the fucking servers there actually sit down at the booth and talk to me and get to know me.
The other guy in the room spoke with such a heavy Scottish accent, we couldn't understand a thing.
I do feel that.
So what do you want? First, they're too British, then they're not
Now
British
they're not-
enough. Like what?
Yeah, come on, man. Although, listen, we've all watched a Scottish film or something like that, and sometimes that accent can get a little thick.
It's a little tough sometimes.
Second attraction was an animated movie theater cartoon. Third attraction was a trolley original. We're standing outside under the rain. The trolley arrived 10 minutes late, and young men and women were singing horribly loud. So the other customers were having fun.
Or the workers, maybe they were singing a song or something.
I think it was other people that were.
It was
on
other
the thing.
people having a good. Brian, you got to be able to. You kind of feel them on that, right?
What?
Like you hate it when you're out somewhere and everybody's having a good time.
I don't
singing.
like it, but I would think I would know that's my problem.
Yeah. You wouldn't write a review about it,
Right.
No,
Right.
no. I don't like seeing people enjoy themselves, but that doesn't mean it drives me crazy.
Yeah.
We couldn't see anything from the window because of the rain, and the conductor had the AC working and ignored that we asked him to shut it. So there you go. I do have a few Google reviews here. This guy gave it 1 star and said, a tour for little kids.
Yep.
It's about entertainment.
Correct.
Here's my
It's about
review of this daycare.
Yeah.
I didn't learn anything. It was not exciting. It was all kids there. Like,
Yeah, they
He
seem
said,
to
yeah,
be really gearing a lot of the stories towards little kids.
It's about entertainment, not education. An insult to adults, but great for parents with little ones. This is an insult. And this person says, this is not a chocolate factory. It's a tourist trap with a 15-minute ride inside a building with a fake factory. Maybe a 5-year-old would enjoy it. A waste of time.
Yes, I hate to keep going back to it, but yes,
Right.
that is the point of it.
It's so awesome that all these people went to it and
Yeah.
like went through it. I was getting so happy picturing them figuring it out. Like 2 minutes in when they see like a rapping cow or something and they're like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they're like, wait a second, this is the red not chili peppers. This isn't the red hot chili peppers.
A waste of your time for anyone under 10 unless you want to buy overpriced Hershey's candy and a terrible food. And finally, Ray says, 1 star, warning, 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 warning. Please don't buy any candy from this company because they have worms inside their candy. I tried talking with them about it and they admit knowledge in an email they sent me. I spent $1,800 on a trip to see the candy made. What a waste of money. Wife was sick after eating this candy. Warning, don't stop, run. So
what?
there's worms in the candy.
Okay.
So there's worms in the candy, and they know about it, and like they
They're
acknowledged
admitting
it.
it.
I
They
emailed them.
admit
And
it,
like,
you know, but they're
yeah,
not
we
gonna do
have
anything.
worms in the candy. What are you going to do about it?
Right,
Like,
fuck
good
you.
luck stopping us.
We're an American corporation. We can do whatever the
We
fuck
have
we
your
want.
money. We have your money. Now eat your fucking worm chocolate, you little rat.
Also, $1,800. Like, where are you flying from to go?
Yeah.
To,
Why
you're
are you
from
flying
like
to-
fucking Germany to like?
Yeah.
My wife and I, we love the Hershey's chocolate. We have to fly. Oh no, the worms.
and it does almost read like, and it doesn't seem like it is, but it almost reads like a troll, like one of those like copy
Right.
pasta,
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
you know, where it's like wife ate the chocolate, she's sick, you know, like she's
Worms
got
coming out of my
sickness
wife.
worms.
Yeah.
Yeah, that guy was a little wild. This is on r/chocolate.
Now, how come you don't have any reviews of Vancouver?
There weren't any.
Yeah,
Because there were a lot of candy stores that had like 9 reviews.
yeah,
right?
candy stores, I guess, aren't there. There's one downtown on Granville Street that's like a proper
Oh, I
candy
love
store.
Granville Street. I'm there.
What?
I'm going to go there when I'm in town next time.
Yeah, I mean, it's like the main drag in downtown. So it does.
I've been there.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, we've walked on it before for sure. Yeah.
Guys, why do people who prefer dark chocolate act like they're so much better than milk chocolate enjoyers?
I think it's just it's just healthier, right? That's the.
Sure, but come
But
on.
listen, I got to admit, like, it's way worse, and I'm really sorry, but it's just, you know, you get like the dark chocolate version of the same thing, and you're like, it's okay, it's not
Yeah,
bad.
it's not
Like
bad.
I can, you know, it's okay, but it's like, just like if I were to give you a blind taste test on it or whatever. It's like you're gonna go absolutely crazy. Like the milk chocolate is just so much better.
It's got more sugar. Of course, it's better.
Yeah,
right?
that's all it is. Yeah.
I mean, I know people because my wife is dark chocolate over milk chocolate. She likes
she
a Milky Way
prefers it?
Midnight. Yeah, she loves a Milky Way Midnight, which is a dark chocolate Milky Way.
I refuse.
Yeah, maybe some people feel that.
No, I don't think. I think deep down, everyone who says that is just saying it, and that, myself included, just because it seems sophisticated or because they don't want to eat milk chocolate because for health reasons. So they're like, well, I actually like dark chocolate more. I like that it's kind of bitter and horrible.
It's the same as here. And we call pop, not soda.
Yeah.
But there are certain people here who are like, actually, it's soda. And you're like, you've lived here all your life. You know it's fucking pop. But they're doing it to sound more sophisticated. Oh, I don't drink soda.
Yeah, I think that maybe some people do, but I think you're onto something there, Merritt, that it's like, you know, it's so much better for you and you can eat it and not feel as much guilt eating it. So then you sort of like convince yourself that I actually prefer this. I actually don't want the thing that's better and tastes better.
Right.
Well, this person is very mad. Let me preface this by saying I'm not some chocolate scholar or anything.
Oh, okay.
All right. Thank you. That's the first thing I needed to hear, actually. I was thinking, is this guy is there a chocolate scholar?
You got a PhD in chocolate studies?
He goes, but I've had a good variety of chocolate, and I can never bring myself to enjoy dark chocolate. I see many people saying that American dark chocolate isn't good and I need to try other kinds, so I did, and they still suck. And they sit there and talk about how it's healthier. It's chocolate. It's candy. They make fun of people for liking milk chocolate.
But it is healthier.
Sure.
So I kind of like, I don't agree with it on that point. Where it's like you're sitting, though. It is quite a bit healthier. I feel like I really do feel like dark chocolate is quite a bit healthier. I could be wrong.
I think when I'm enjoying a treat, I'm not thinking of health benefits. Maybe that's just me though.
But
that's just me.
Well, yeah, you eat a crate of high chews every day, but I feel like if you're eating it a lot, then it is like, you know what I mean? You're right. If it's something that you're having very, very infrequently, where you're like, hey, once a week I have a chocolate treat, then it's like, whatever, have dark chocolate or have milk chocolate, who cares? But if you're having it daily and regularly, you're one of these people who's like regularly eating chocolate, I think it would have a pretty big health benefit to switch from milk chocolate to dark chocolate. I don't know.
It's candy. They make fun of people for liking milk chocolate because it has some sugar and flavor. Meanwhile, they sit there and chew on drywall. I don't.
Okay.
That's weird. I don't think people who prefer dark chocolate are chewing on drywall, I would say.
It's not that bad, I don't think.
And I get that it's an acquired taste, but my point stands. The first person.
So, so I mean, in many ways, I feel like this is like the Marvel movie thing where it's like, maybe, some people do actually like the like more interesting, complex, sophisticated stuff. A lot of people like just the simple, basic Marvel movie kind of thing. And those people, even though it's like, you know, the majority of people, they get so mad. They get so mad when they feel judged in any way. Like, why are these dark chocolate enjoyers, the majority, oppressing me by making fun of me? And it's like, even if that were true, fucking live your life, homie. Like, why do you care?
I love it, the line oppressing me, because that's what it is. This is what happens to this person. And listen, I do a blind taste test with different kinds of chocolate. We'll find out what you know. You know what I mean? But this guy goes, I think it's a health thing, but I mean, I'm probably the only oddball to say that I like all types of chocolate. I like white chocolate, dark chocolate, and milk chocolate.
Gotta be special.
Yeah, I'm a little bit different than normal people.
Not like other chocolate enjoyers.
I don't like white chocolate. I'm not a fan of white chocolate.
Oh, you gotta have the cookies and cream Hershey bar. That's
I do.
White chocolate.
That's probably the only one. That's probably the only one that I've ever enjoyed in my life. I haven't had one in forever, but the cookies and cream Hershey's, just because it has like the Oreo cookie stuff in it, and I think that it's kind of like the Oreo center is kind of like white chocolate almost. It has like so I think that's like, okay, but I definitely am like, I would never take white chocolate over a milk chocolate.
Yeah. Well, this guy goes, if something is less immediately pleasurable and took training to enjoy, people love turning that into a character trait. They don't just want to enjoy dark chocolate. They want credit for enduring complexity.
Mm-hmm.
That's what if I got into it, that's what I'd say. And this person goes, yes, many people that only consume dark chocolate for health and or other reasons look down on those who prefer sweeter, milkier version.
But I don't think that's true. I've never met somebody like that.
You're projecting so hard.
I've never met somebody who's like looks down on people who are like, yeah, oh, you eat milk chocolate? Oh my God. That's hilarious to me. Like they're just like, oh yeah. They're like, yeah, most people are like, oh yeah, I'm having dark chocolate because I want to eat more chocolate and it's like healthier or whatever.
He goes, well, let them. I like both dark and milk, but I have a piece of milk chocolate. I end up eating the whole thing. So dark chocolate is healthier for me.
Oh, so
that guy doesn't even really like dark chocolate.
Yeah, that's a smart thing to do.
Right.
It's just like, yeah, because if I get something I like, then I'll end up eating it the whole thing. Whereas I get dark chocolate, it's so gross that I can't even finish any of it.
Right.
So I have way less sugar. Yeah, that's actually can I say, as dumb as that sounds, I kind of feel that one because I used to do that a lot more where I'd be like, and I do it with other foods too, where I'm just like, if it's unhealthy, I'm like, man, I want to get something that I just kind of like.
You got to find ways of tricking yourself, you know?
Yeah. That I like it a little bit. So it's like, I want to stop eating these chips because they're not that good. So it's like, I'll only eat a little bit of them at once versus if I get the shit I love, I will eat the whole fucking bag of it. So I do feel that.
We discovered these. I hate chips. I'm not a chips guy. That's very also exaggerated because I do like chips. I don't like them in a place where you should be getting French fries.
And of course, we're talking about a lot of people confusing over on the UK. We are, of course, talking about crisps for the UK
I think
listener.
that if I go to a restaurant with sandwiches, they're going to need to have a French fry there.
Yeah.
And so, like, I turned on chips because it was just like, I go somewhere, I get a sandwich, I want a fucking French fry with it, but all they got is chips. It's cheap. It's the easy way out.
Yep.
You know, I didn't.
Yeah,
didn't
it is
like
the easiest way because you don't have to have a fryer. Then that's the big thing, I think, right? You don't have to have a deep fryer, so then you can just. Now I kind of disagree in the sense that I don't know if you guys have ever tried this, but sometimes you get the chips and you put them inside the sandwich.
But that's not bad. But
yeah,
then my wife really likes chips. She likes them a lot, and I found these Japanese chips.
Ooh, hey, very cool, man.
I'm going to hand them out for Halloween this year.
Very cool. Very cool, dude.
They are so fucking good.
What flavor are they?
They're like, it's just hot. I can't tell because it's all in Japanese. But it's hot, but it's not the hottest that they have. It's not barbecue. They're just good. They're fucking awesome. And we can't have them in the house because both of us will fucking attack them.
Yeah.
Like as quick as possible. I fucking had that bag. Every time somebody came in the house, I was like, you gotta try these chips. Man, to everybody.
I'm gonna get on my sandwich shit again. Just like a turkey sandwich with sprouts on it and then some fucking all dressed chips in there. Oh my God. That's really good.
Oh, they had to be all dressed. This guy goes,
well, that's the ones I prefer.
This guy goes, because most normal chocolate can't even be called chocolate with the amount of artificial sweeteners and fake dairy in them.
So you can't, I think you can just call it chocolate and it'll be okay.
This person has a good point. Dark chocolate's more tasty. It gives you chocolate feeling.
Okay.
Dark chocolate. It gives you chocolate feeling.
It gives you chocolate feeling.
New tagline for dark chocolate.
It gives you
if
chocolate feeling.
If dark chocolate really needs one,
they can use it.
Give you, this guy goes,
that.
because here's another mad, this person's so mad.
Of course.
Because they feel fancier or more refined for enjoying something others can't.
Yeah.
I think because they typically get expensive dark chocolate as well. That's the real distinction. It's not about it being dark or light, just more expensive and arguably harder to enjoy. Same deal with licorice, though that is far more of an actual acquired taste because it takes a lot of misery and bludgeoning your taste buds till they stop tasting the bitterness to start getting the other flavors. By the way, I have never heard somebody say that about licorice. Like black licorice, fine, but there are so many good licorice. Australian licorice is great. Shout out to Tom and Demi. You got anytime you mention that. With black licorice, you're kind of screwed.
Anytime you mention
Australia,
when you say that, you mean Australia?
Australia. I personally prefer dark, though it's much better with other stuff. I don't particularly like pure chocolate in general. Dark's just better because I don't like the sugary foods. I prefer more earthy and grounded flavors.
Fuck off.
I prefer chocolate that tastes like dirt, actually.
Like a fine drywall.
He goes, I thought it was bitter and dry and just for snobs. I went out of my way to avoid even touching it until I got older and went, fuck it. This guy got
fuck it. I'm going
moved
crazy.
Out of the house.
Midlife crisis. You're going to try dark chocolate.
Yeah, this guy replaced phone, sex, and jewelry store with like, I'm gonna move out and get some dark chocolate.
I think he's gotten older. I think he doesn't mean he turned 23 and started getting into dark chocolate. I think he means he became an old man. And you're like, you can't be eating fucking sugar all the time. Or maybe, I don't know how it works, but I think that, old people do tend to like worse candy, right?
Right, because they like the candy they grew up with, and candy changes.
Oh, that's actually true. Yeah. But
Candy's
Werther's,
evolved.
I do.
Yeah.
You mentioned Werther's before. I love Werther's.
I like them too.
Yeah.
So actually enjoying it is more just taste. Being snobbing is a price and premiumness. What kind of dark chocolate are you eating that has no sugar or flavor? I'm just guessing here, but they probably think that milk chocolate is too sweet and intense, and only children would want pure sugar who would enjoy. That's a projection, I believe. This guy goes, I don't know about America having specifically bad dark chocolate. We just have straight bad chocolate. Oh, I hate these guys. I hate them so much.
That's true, though. You guys don't have the right. You guys, we have the British chocolate here in Canada.
True.
It's made a little differently, so I'm sorry to say, you guys don't know what you're missing out on. I can never tell the difference. I go to America and eat. If I ever have the chocolate there, I could never tell the difference. I don't know. I'm like very common in that way that like
you're common, man.
One thing I'll always mention, one thing you guys do have is you have a fucking lot of it. Like you have everything. Baby. Everything has 900 different variations and flavors and stuff like that. You have just so much chocolate that we don't have.
So cool.
Yeah, it is very cool.
So cool. It's so cool living over here. Everything's going so well.
Everything's going so well chocolate-wise.
You got so many different kinds of Reese's. It's great.
Yeah, there's a lot of different chocolate options. And but
everything else we just don't even talk about.
Yeah, you're too busy. Got your damn mouth full of chocolate.
Yeah. Why don't you just eat some more chocolate?
Yeah, and a lot of people are.
And finally, I went to Amazon. I read the reviews I got 2 candies, but I wanted to make sure we got these. These are Haribo gummy bears, 3-pound bag.
These are classics. This is probably the most recent candy, one of the most recent candies I've had. I will get a Haribo gummy bear if they're on sale for $2.50 at the grocery store. Within the past 3 months, I've gotten a bag, and I love them. The white ones are my favorite.
My wife hates them.
Really?
I love them. Oh my God, does she hate them?
I really like them a lot. I really, really enjoy them. In fact, this is kind of my shitty candy thing that I love the most that I'll get as a treat. Haven't probably in maybe like a year, but is gummy bears that are chocolate covered.
That's gross.
They have them at like Shoppers Drug Mart. I don't know what the brand is, but yeah.
So this is a 3-pound bag for $10.86, and this person gave it 1 star. I purchased 3-pound bag. I've eaten Haribo Gold Bears for many years because of their bold flavors. I
don't know about bold flavors.
It's a bold flavor. I chose the item with the description having being made in Germany.
Okay.
The items received were not. They were distributed from Haribo of America, Inc., which, by the way, that doesn't mean they weren't made in Germany. They were distributed them in America.
Yeah.
Flavor tasted like gelled sugar and very oily. Package did not have the resealable strips either. Okay. Just expect that. It doesn't say it. You know, it's a 3-pound bag. I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
you know, when I purchase Haribo Gold Bears in person, I always look for the made in Germany product. This person is just When
Why are you so
somebody's
obsessed
gonna
with
be like,
Germany, dude? Why? I don't understand
what's
that.
going on, brother.
No, but really, why?
You
Why
might
does that
really
matter?
like to live in America right now.
Why does that matter to you that they're, you know what I mean? It's one of these people who's like convinced themselves that like, oh, it's the ones that are coming from Germany are different and better or whatever.
Yeah,
But I think they're all coming from Germany, aren't they?
That's what
I do too, Merritt. I do too. I believe that's the thing about
maybe
them.
some of them are being made in factories in North America, perhaps now, but like I would imagine there'd be no discernible difference between the two.
He goes, unfortunately, the item photo and packaging was not accurate in the item description on Amazon. I purchased 4 bags because of the item description. God damn, 12 pounds.
12 pounds of gummy bears.
Didn't do the math before she. His person's like, I bought 12 pounds of gummy bears. I'm like, okay, I'm a candy guy. I love it so much. But if I even took 1 second and thought I'm buying 12 pounds of gummy bears, I'd be like, we can't
do that.
Even I would be like,
buddy, you're just lucky high chews are light. That's all I'll say.
I bet I do have 10 pounds of high chews in this house.
Buddy, what can you I feel like this is being really accepted again. You got off your candy kick and you're doing so well with it. Like, I think eating some candy every now and then, but now you are turning it back into like a personality trait where you're just like, nah, I'm fucking eating so much candy, and like everyone's kind of excited about it on the podcast.
I'm eating less bad stuff, though. I'm eating a lot of candy, but I'm eating
chocolate high chews.
I'm eating dark chocolate all the time. Yeah.
Like maybe consider just, and people always get mad at me about this. Oh, Chris doesn't let Brian have fun or anything like that.
He doesn't. He's always like, please don't do that. It might kill you.
Yeah, that's kind of my attitude towards it, is like, hey, you are eating a dangerous amount of candy, it seems like to me. Maybe
no
like
such thing.
Absolutely such a thing. Absolutely such a thing.
I made a call to customer service having found the description to be incorrect. The representative did credit my account for the cost of product and shipping. Kudos to the customer service department for recognizing the error. Okay. You were a pain in the ass. Listen, you were a pain in the ass. You had food. They got to do it. He goes,
also, do you think maybe they were kind of like slimy and tasted weird because they were sitting in a warehouse somewhere and then sent in the mail? Like,
you cannot imagine the amount of people who are like, it showed up. They were all stuck together. And then you look when it was shipped, and it's fucking June.
Yeah.
Brother, I don't know what to tell you.
Right.
Go to the store. Go to the store. Candy is meant to be bought at the store mostly.
Agreed.
Foods and stuff, you should try it. Sometimes it can't. Sometimes it's way cheaper. I get it. But like, you want to be trying to buy your food from a store mostly.
Yeah. This next guy goes, too tough, not normal. Chew one for 5 minutes, sit on a toilet for 2 days. Too much gelatin and sugar substitute.
Just one of them?
One? Hey, I think that's on you, man. Like, I think that's...
Yeah, I think you might have other stuff going on.
Yeah. If one gummy bear is throwing off your entire, like, gut microflora...
Even if we're being nice and he's like one handful of gummy bears.
Or maybe, even one package. I mean... Yeah, I don't think that candy doesn't make you shit huge amount. Maybe if you eat tons and tons of it, I guess.
Sometimes it keeps you from shitting.
Oh, really?
I wouldn't know anything about that. But finally, this is our last review of Maynard's wine gums. I needed to get a...
I hate Maynard's wine gums.
Guys.
Sorry. Hate them.
Thank you for being a real Canadian, Merritt.
They got a real bite, you know? It's like a hard gummy.
Yeah, it's the taste of them though. They have that, like, I don't know, that bitterness or whatever. I can't even I just really, really dislike them. They're one of my least favorite
I guess
candies.
I just, have a more sophisticated, like,
yeah.
You know.
You guys are going to love this review because you've had it. You two are going to love this review. I promise.
Okay.
Too sweet. The word wine in the name does not refer to the taste. Maybe it isn't meant to. I don't know. I expected these to actually taste like wine, but they're too sweet for my taste buds and have no wine flavor at all. Little kids would like these.
They're candy.
It's candy.
So this person was just like, oh, finally, like, I love my wine. Finally, a gummy for me.
That is
alcoholic
a nutty thing.
Gummy.
Yeah.
I'll have a wine gummy. You think like that's a weird thing to want a gummy.
Also,
to
it's like
taste
that's the kind of situation that could happen like 30 years ago when someone's like, "Oh, what's this? A wine gum? Yeah, I'll try that." Oh, this isn't wine. It's like you ordered this online. You couldn't like look up beforehand. Like, what's a wine gum? Like, oh, they're not wine. Okay.
I feel like one thing we found is that candy guys are either way too researched or don't do any research. You know what I mean? Like the people at Hershey Park didn't happen to Google it or find out what the tour is. And then the other guys are like, they're replacing the vanillan, you know?
Yeah.
So there's got to be something.
They need a middle way. They need a candy Buddha to come down and give them an alternative, you know?
They need a third way. Like it used to be the coffee party over here where it's like, we just want to sit down and have coffee, you know, centrist stuff. So that's all right. Well, Merritt, would you like to plug anything?
Yeah. I have a Patreon, patreon.com/Merritt K. I have been doing this comic stuff on there. Depending on when this goes up, the comic stuff may live somewhere else. And I'm moving it to being just like a comedy essay newsletter type thing. So there's also a Discord and it's super fun. It's a great community. So yeah, check that out. And other than that, I write at 1-900 Hot Dog weekly now. So if you want to see my writing about, I think the most recent thing that went up today was I wrote about a martial arts book by like a complete lunatic who
Nice.
It was sort of just like, oh, traditional martial arts, they don't know anything. I can use any move I want because I don't have any honor or like training.
Oh, that's awesome.
It kicked ass. And then the guy turns out to have gotten into a lot of legal trouble for some pretty bad shit.
That's weird.
So go check that out, 1-900 Hot Dog, if you like written comedy.
Hey, and also, again, this comes out 3 days before the live show. Come see us with Merritt in Toronto.
Hell yeah.
Toronto at the Royal Theatre. You go to thegeysery.com. There may still be tickets. There probably are still a few tickets left.
I'll say this. I'm posting this for free. These episodes now for free on the Patreon, so you could join a free tier, and I'm posting them on YouTube. So
yeah, Brian's doing the YouTube. I'm really impressed with it. He's really taking a lot of initiative behind the scenes on that stuff. And
thanks,
so
boss.
the YouTube is popping off now. I love that. I'm a YouTube. That's where I get all my shit. So I like having it on there.
That's where I get my news.
That's where I get all of my, that's where I get my entertainment news. Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see y'all next week. Goodbye.
Bye.